Hi everybody, today I'll show you how to create survey form in WordPress. So let's just begin. Alright, so to create the survey form, first of all, what we need to do, we have to install the plugin. So for that, as we know that we have to go inside the plugin and click on the add new here. And here let's just write down quiz and survey. And you will be able to see the plugin here, quiz and survey master by Express Tech. So we have to install this plugin. So let's click on the install now. Okay, so we have installed quiz and survey master. So we have to activate this. Alright, so we have activated our plugin here. So now we will simply go inside our quiz and survey master. Okay, so let's click here and we will be inside the dashboard of quiz and survey master. Alright, so as you can see here, we are inside the dashboard of quiz and survey master. So from here, we can simply create our survey form. Okay, so let's just click here on create new quiz or survey. Alright, so as you can see here, we have to select the theme from here. So we have the default theme and you can also see the other themes here. But unfortunately, all of these themes are the paid theme. Okay, so we'll simply go here with the default theme. So let's click here and click on the next. So from here, we have to write down the name for our survey form. So let's write down new survey here, and the type of the form would be survey form. Okay, so you can see we also have the other options here of the quiz and the simple form, but as we know that we want to create the survey form, so we'll simply go here with the survey form tab. Okay, so after the survey form tab, we have to enable the contact form. So we have the option to enable this. So if you want to enable this, you simply click on the yes, but if you want to disable this, you simply click on the no. And if you want to set any time limit for your survey form, you can simply set it from here. But if you don't want to have any limit for your survey form, you simply set the value to the 0. So after that, we have the questions featured image in the result page. So if you want to show the question featured image in the result page, you will simply enable this. But right now, I will simply go here with the default value. And after that, we have require user login. So the require user login would enable only the logged in users to take the quiz. Okay, but I don't want to require the user login. So I'll simply go here with no. And after that, we have disable first page of the quiz. So I don't want to disable anything here. And in the end, we have the comment box. So if you want to enable the comment box, you can simply enable it from here. But I actually want to go here with the default value. Okay, so let's click on the next now. Okay, so now you can see here, we also have the add-ons. So in the add-ons, we have the quiz proactor and we have the advanced question types, and we can also sync with the Google Sheet, and we can also do the Stripe or the PayPal integration, save and resume, simple pop-ups, Google Analytics tracking and logics, Zapier integration, and we also have the reporting and analytics. So these add-ons are actually optional. Okay, so let's click here on create quiz. Alright, so from here, we can actually create the question for our quiz. So this is the first page of our survey form, and here we can simply add the questions. Okay, so let's just write down the question here. So that would be, what is your favorite color? And you can also add the description to your question, and here you can add the answers to your question. Okay, so let's just add here. So that is red, green, and we have black, and in the last we have the blue color. Okay, so this is how we can add the options to our question. So you can also add more options if you want to, but I will stick here with the 4 different options. So after that, we have the correct answer info. Okay, so from here we can actually add the correct answer information. So my favorite color is actually black, so I will simply write down the black color here. And you can also add up the comment box if you want to. And in the last, we have the hint. So if you want to give any kind of the hint to the question, you can also add the hint text from here as well. Okay. And on the right side, we have the question tab. So in the question tab, the default value is actually the multiple choice question. So if I just click here, you will be able to see the different kind of options here. So we have the multiple choice, we have the multiple response, multiple choice horizontal, multiple response horizontal, drop down, polar, and opt-in, and date, number, short answer, paragraph, and you can also see the bunch of different options here. And in the last, we have the advanced option. So in the advanced option, we have the matching pairs, radio grid, and the checkbox grid. So these advanced options are actually the part of the pro version, so we can't actually use it. Okay, so that is it for the question. And we also have the answer type. So if you want to give the answer and text answer, rich answer, or the image, you can also set the answer type value from here accordingly. And you can also set the required option for this question as well, whether this question is required for our survey form or not. All right. And you can also select the category and the featured image. Okay. So let's save the question now. Now let's just click on the add question. And from here, you can simply add a new question. So let me just write down the question really quickly here. How old are you? Okay. 18, below 18, or greater 18, and in the last, prefer not to share. Okay, so we have these options here, and let's click on the save question. So we have added 2 questions on the page 1 of our survey form. And if you want to add the new page, you simply click here on create a new page. Okay, so now what we need to do, we have to create the contact here for our survey form. Okay, so in the contact form, as you can see here, we have the name, we have the email, and you can also add up your business and the phone number, and you can also add a new field if you want to add the new field from here. But I won't be doing any changes in the values here. I want to go here with the default values. In the form options, we can see here that we can show the form after the quiz, and the contact form would only be displayed to the logged in user. But I actually want to show this even to the users who do not have the account on our website. So let's just disable this, and you can also see this. We have the option to disable the first page, and in the last we have disable autofill entry. Okay, so let's just save the form, and after that we have the text. So in the text, you can see here we have a lot of the different messages. So we can set the message before the quiz, and we can set the message for the comment box, after the quiz, limited attempts, registered user, expired quiz, and you can also see the other options here. So I'll just simply keep these values like this, but if you want to change the value, you can simply change the value or the message from here as well. So if I just click here, you can see here we still have the same options. You can simply add the message of your choice from here as well. Okay, so let's click on the options here. Okay, so in the option, as you can see here, we have the quiz tab, we have the default number of answers, we have required user login, and you can also see the other settings here. So if you want to change the value or the setting here, you can simply do it from here. But I'll just keep the values like this. And after that, we have the emails. Okay, so in the email, if you want to send the email, that should be sent when the conditions are met. Okay, so from here, we can set the user to send the email to, but we have the variable here that would send the email to the users. So as you can see here, we can simply write down the email here, whatever we want to, and we can also set the email subject here as well. Okay, so that is it in the email. And after that, we have the results page. So in the results page, as you can see here, this would only show when the conditions are met. But if you don't create any conditions, it will simply display this response to every user who have submitted their response. Okay, and in the last, we have the style. So in the style, as you can see here, that we can only choose the default theme because other themes are actually the part of the pro version. That is why we can't choose the other themes here. If you want to add the custom CSS, you can simply add it from here as well. Okay, so now what we need to do, let's just click on the quizzes and the survey here. Okay, so we have created our survey here. So how can we use this survey? That is really easy. We just have to copy the shortcode from here. So let's click here. And you can see here, we have the embedded shortcode and we have the link shortcode. We'll simply copy the embedded shortcode from here. And now we can simply paste the shortcode in the post and as well as in the pages. So it's all up to us where we want to display this. So I'll simply go here with the post here. So let's click on the add new post. Okay, so here let's just add the title to our post. So that would be survey form here, and we just have to add the short code here. Okay, So you can simply add it here if you want to, and you can also add it in the Elementor if you want to. So the choice is totally yours. So that is really easy to add the shortcode. So just click here on the add block, click on the shortcode, and paste the shortcode here that we have copied earlier from our plugin. So let's just paste the value here. Okay. And now let's just click on the save draft. Okay, so we have saved our survey form here. So now let's click on the publish. And now let's click on the view post. And from there, we will be able to see our survey form. Okay, so as you can see here that we have our survey form here and we have the quizzes that we have created earlier. So let's select the values here and click on the submit. Okay, so we have done a mistake here that we haven't published our quiz at the moment. Okay, so let's just go back here. So from here, I just have to publish the quiz, and after that, we will be able to use our survey form. Alright, so our quiz has been created. So now what we need to do, I'll just simply go back here and I will copy the URL from here because I am actually logged in here. Let's just open up the new browser here, paste the URL here. And from here, as you can see that we also have the option of name and the email. Okay, so let's write down the name here. And let's just also write down the email here. And let's just give our response to the quizzes. So that is black color and prefer not to answer. Click on the submit. Now you will be able to see that we have submitted our response here. Okay. And we can also see this response on our result page. Okay. So for that, we have to go back. And let's go back into our WordPress dashboard. And in the QSM, you will be able to see the results here. So let's click here. And in the results, you will be able to see the response that we have got from the user. Okay, so now you can see this. Now you can see here that we have got the name of the user and we have also got the email of the user. So this is how you can get the response on your survey form. And this is how we can create survey form in the WordPress. So if you really find this video useful, hit the like button and subscribe the channel.